welcome to one of the most coveted races of the ASRS season here, round 19, Brickyard 400. We don't know if this race will stay, but it is on the schedule this season. And we also have an Indianapolis doubleheader week here with the Brickyard today and IRP on Wednesday. We have, I believe, 8 drivers here. The pole winner was Holden, but second was his cousin Brantley. So a very interesting front row here tonight in our race, but it'll be a 70 lap race. Stage 1 will end on 25, stage 2 will end on 50, stage 2 will end on 70. Well, I guess I can't put anything on the end thing, so that's just what. Oh, lovely. Pit road speed is 81, so don't go 81. And that's all you basically need to know. 70 lap race. Maybe a little bit longer than some people would hope, but I mean, it's a crown jewel. They're supposed to be somewhat long, some of the longer races of the season. But yeah, this was the #1 race. Let's do actually a pre-race interview real quick with the Holden Collins dude who won last week. Holden, how do you feel about your race car today? You said this is yourself that this is the one race you really want to win.
I feel like it's better than Wyatt's car, that's just for sure. Oh, what the frick? I got pushed out of line. You should ban whoever pushed me out.
Well, what do you think is going to be the key to maybe win the Brickyard 400 today? There's less people than most races, so you don't got to worry about...
Get far away from Wyatt, and make sure there's enough cautions for nobody to fuel save and get ahead of me.
Well, we don't even know the fuel. Nobody, I think, knows the fuel
window
anymore because I changed it.
Ah, is that so?
I made the fuel tank a little bit bigger, so it should last a little bit longer here. So we don't see as many
good deal.
stops as it would have been. But that is last week's race winner, the Southern 500 winner, Holden Collins. He just needs to win 2 more, just like Lucas does, to get on that, to get that very high achievement of winning all crown jewels. Holden just needs the 500 in the Brickyard, but Lucas just needs the Southern 500 in the Brickyard. Those two are going to be fighting hard today, but we got some racing to do tonight, so are we ready for the Brickyard 400 here in Indianapolis here? Here we go. Do not see any NRs? Indianapolis time. Here we go. Okay, 21, need to lift a little bit. We jumped that restart. But we are off. Oh yeah, I need to do that again. My bad. I'll do that next time. No wall riding, Brantley. Hope you remember that. Don't allow wall riding here. There is a high line, but I don't know how overpowered it. I mean, I think it's pretty good, but I don't presume it to be like the preferred line. The bottom's a little bit quicker in some ways. Except on off of turn 4, I think the top's a little bit better on turn 4. But Brantley and Brandon in the lead. Brandon's gonna choose the top. Probably a good move. Out of turn 4, Brandon Hale's going to lead the first lap of the inaugural Brickyard 400. And now without some competition, Holden on his outside, 3 wide entering turn 1. Holy moly, this is eye candy right now, but I'd hope that you guys would know how to make a corner, especially considering there's going to be some time. 4 wide for the lead! No one's lifting! We're 4 wide! What the fuck is going on? That is insane. This, yeah, that's screenshot worthy right there if someone was in the stands. Oh, Brandon kind of forces Wyatt down. In my opinion, what Wyatt did to Brandon was fair play. Brandon did kind of force the issue there. But someone had to give. Poor Wyatt at Indy. I just don't know if that was going to work entering that corner. But Brantley to the lead, but Holden has the run off the top. Side by side. Holden's going to lead lap number 2, but his cousin is up there for now. Let's see if he can stay up there all day long. Brantley has not won a race since season 1. He has the longest win-win streak in terms of time. In terms of races, it is Sean, to my knowledge. The whole field is pretty much up here. Brantley in the lead. It's kind of just going to be about who you know rather than what you know here to start off. I feel like the tires, I don't know how big of a role they will play, and fuel saving like the real life 2011 Brickyard 400 had. That 27 car, man, he's got some luck here. I feel like maybe Holden's going to continue to lead. Although, let's try not to wall tap. I do think this is one of the easiest setups we've ever had. But, entering turn 1, Brandon tries to force the issue again. Brandon did not. That was kind of a pull that wasn't going to work. Side by side for the lead between the two best guys all season, Tristan and Holden. Brantley in the tops helping his cousin. I feel like Brantley's got to be like thinking that he's got a chance to win as he got some tandem style drafting, both lanes working right here. This is nothing like real life Indian. I actually like it so far. But Wyatt, ooh. Tristan goes up the track into the 18, squeezes into the wall a little bit. The 48 has a run off the bottom. He's gonna lead a lap. There he goes up the track. Wyatt here, he's also desperate for a win, desperate for a podium. That team has been fighting hard and hard for some sort of stability this season to have a chance at a win. They've had some good races though, and Wyatt's gonna throw a good block on the 11 to take the lead here. But here comes Tristan, kind of an aggressive move, though he was not clear of the 11. The top lane just can roll, man. Top lane's going to be competitive all day long, I imagine. Wyatt gets a push from his good friend Holden. He's going to get a run off the top. What a run by the 29 machine. He's going to get a push from Brantley. He's going to lead his first lap of the race. And stage 2 will end on 25. We normally end... Oh, okay, Brantley does the... I guess he kind of paid back the favor almost. But... he goes to the lead. I feel like anyone has a chance, if it stays like this, anyone has a chance to win the Brickyard 400. Brantley in the lead. What lane is Tristan going to choose? He's going to choose the top, but Holden's going to give him a push. We go with the 11 car. Wyatt's going to go up the track. Going to take the top. Brantley in the lead. What Wyatt's going to do is going to go to the bottom, but the top has been really, really good so far. But Wyatt's going to even... Oh! And that's going to be a caution. Wyatt got into the 11 car. Oh, never mind. They saved it. No caution, no caution, no caution. He saved the car. Brandon's on pit road. Just try to have a good merge. I think Wyatt didn't... And Wyatt just got tight and wrecked himself. So it didn't really... I don't think that warrants a warning. He didn't really hurt anyone but himself. I mean, Cole kind of... ground. They got draft. I'm confident they will make it back up. But Brantley's just led, I believe, his first lap all season. So yeah, Brantley just led his first lap all season. Brantley on the top here. Okay, Holden is not clear. But he gives him the position. Brantley 2 laps led on the day so far. leading his first laps all season. Cole, I'd get off the grass. You're not even drafting off anyone. I'm gonna do that. Brantley holding on, but here comes the 18 to the top. What's the 48 gonna do? He's gonna push the 11 car. Brandon also, what's he gonna do? He's gonna make a move, but he's gonna actually bide his time here. The 11 car, been fast so far. I know we're only 8 laps in, but I think he's a real contender. He's been one of the fastest guys so far in these first few laps. Wyatt's been up there too, making his way back up to the front. Tristan's gonna get a push. Side by side, photo finish. I believe that was Tristan. Yeah, a 3-way tie for most laps led, 9 laps in. Now Brandon wants a slice of that pie. He's been consistent in a good chunk of these races he's had. It's unfortunately not the finishes the show sometimes because he gets screwed in a late race restart. But I think he has a shot to win this race too. I think anyone does, realistically. If you're just within the draft, you really have a chance to win it here. Here comes Lucas now. We haven't talked about him yet today. Most of his wins have been on fuel saving. And Brandon gets into the 11 a little bit. Kind of not a great deal for both of them there. Lucas leading here is going to get his first laps led. Everyone here has led a lap but Cole and Butch Beans now. We're only 10 laps in. A very diverse group of drivers leading laps today. Those tires must be settling in a little bit here, I'd imagine. Here comes a 48 on the bottom, making it 3 wide, but the 88 has an absolute monster run up the top. Here comes the 29 to the bottom, 3 wide for second place. Lucas holding on strong though. Four more regular season races here. And all these guys are in the chase except for Brantley. Unfortunate, because I know Brantley can have genuine speed. But he just hasn't put all the cards together as Holden now breaks the tie. Most stops led as we got 2 lanes working it here. Lucas holding on strong. He's worked that top just as good as some of these other guys. Holden clears himself and keep the track position. Let's see what the 18's going to do. He's going to stay to the top. Idiot's going to use the bottom on entry. The Idiot's going to be able to stay with him a little bit. 3 wide. Don't go 81. Is the pit speed here today. Wyatt's gonna pit. Remember, you just do not want to go 81. Shug's gonna lead another lap, but I thought the fuel would last a little bit longer. Maybe Wyatt's just trying to pit earlier to get a head start on the strategy. I was imagining you could at least stretch it to maybe 15, 20, I don't know. Oh, Wyatt's having an issue. Side by side. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should have told you that you're in the 29 this race. You do not gotta use the access road, by the way. There's a 3 wide for the lead, cutting back. Lucas has the lead. Wyatt might lose a little bit of time though, sadly, but I mean, maybe the high line could help him gain back that time. I don't know. He lost a little bit of time, but as long as he's within drafting distance, he should be fine. Oh yeah. Just know that the entry marker is the first speed checker, and the exit is the last speed checker. That's all you gotta really know, I guess. I guess there wasn't anyone, so that's my bad, but just, you know, keep in mind. Lucas has the lead. The field's gotten a little single file here, but there's still a huge battle for this lead right now. 18 and 88 fighting really hard, and you can understand why they want that achievement of big, the only one to get all 5. And if this race is a once in a lifetime race, if it only runs once, there's even more to this one. I imagine these leaders are fuel saving a little bit. Brantley's on pit road. And he... Oh shit, Brantley doesn't even have it. Brantley, just use the 78. You don't have a stall. For today's race, Brantley, after this, you'll use the 99 pit stall. Okay, Brantley? After this pit stop you just had. Imagine the field's gonna get pretty strung out once we have pit stops here, though. We'll see how that goes. It's just gonna be a drafting game, and I guess fuel saving games. These guys at the front, I imagine, are fuel saving a little bit. 15 laps in, 11 to go until station 1 ends. Side by side. Brandon has a big lead over Brantley, and then the top 3 are pushing each other, fuel saving. Lucas, Tristan, and Tristan Holden, Lucas, but a little bit. Well, if they're fuel saving, you gotta just get on the same strat, bro. I can't tell you anything else. I'm not removing something that's been in the whole season. I can guarantee one thing, that Tyler is not gonna stay around, but fuel saving probably will stay. I could tell they are fuel saving. I could hear the throttle rhythm. But Holden has the lead. It's 3 wide for it. Shug has the most upsets so far with 7. Top 4 have managed here. Lucas is on pit road. Tristan and Holden are going down pit road now. Tristan, a great entry as long as it doesn't speed. None of them do. Bush McBeans is staying out. But Cole on the same strat as the 2 best guys all season. Brantley, get off that wall, bud. Now off pits. They were a little closer to speeding than others, but Cole got off first of those group of guys, and the top 4 are battling for the lead. Cole is the current leader once the 21 pits, unless he somehow has an amazing stop. 21's still out there saving. Stage will end on 25. Cole has the lead, but Cole has a provisional lead, assuming Bushwick Beans loses it when he pits. Tristan now trying to fight for that. What do you mean thanks to me, bro? I switched your stall because you switched the numbers. Brantley, get off. Okay, Brantley, that's a warning. Stop wall riding. And Wyatt, if I see you do that one more time, I'm wall riding. I mean, I'm warning you. Because I've seen Brantley do it now a few times, but I'm warning him for that. But I saw Wyatt now just try to do it because Brantley was doing it. Brantley, I saw you wall ride right there. And it looked like wall riding to me. Let me look at my angle here real quick just to verify. It looked like wall riding. I'm gonna stick with the fact that I think he was wall riding. Yeah, it looks pretty close to me. 21 is still yet to pit. Stage ends at 25. One's been stretching this thing out, figuring out the fuel run with him right now. Brandon's kind of caught up to the lead pack of guys, but Bushwick Beans still not pitted yet. Let's see if he's going to pit this time. No, he is not. He is. Let's see this gap. He has a 28-second lead. I think there's a chance he's going to have a big lead over those guys once he pits. Maybe. There's a chance he could have a lead over those guys for sure. We're figuring out the fuel run with him right now pretty much. As the group of Tristan, Holden, Cole, Lucas, and Brandon are up there with each other. Unfortunately, Wyatt and Brantley had a slower stop. Wyatt obviously had issue trying to find his box. Same with Brantley because he didn't even have a box. I didn't expect Brantley to show up. I guess they're kind of now into some sort of off strategy that could probably try to help them out. We have 4 to go in stage number 1. 21 still not pitted. He's led 6 laps here. .21 still not pitting. He's now tied for most laps led. I think he's going to try to stay out to get a stage win. He wants to get 3rd in points, which he is close. Sean has missed a few races here. See here, is the 21 gonna pit this time? Coming close to the end of the stage. Wyatt's gonna go down pits. One's not pitting just yet. I think he's gonna stay out to win the stage, stage 1. Here we come. White flag of stage 1. I spectate those guys, Tristan and them battling for some rather, I guess, important points. So the pack is getting 2 seconds off of them, and they were just 28. They only gained those 2 seconds about this lap, obviously. 21 now gonna come down pit road. He's gonna get a stage win here. Stage 1. Oh, he almost went over the limit. A little close, but stage 1 winner. Bush baked beans. Let's see how it'll cycle out for him. As they're now coming on the front straight. Oh my God! Lucas is in the pit wall. Tristan and Brandon forced them right there. I'm gonna warn whoever that was. Bush baked beans off of pits, but Shug was second. Tristan was third. Cole and then Brandon. I'm gonna take a look here at what happened as Bushwick Beans ended up losing a little bit of time. Let's see here what happened after issue 1. Let's see. Look at the replay. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be a warning to Tristan. I mean, he might have been stuck, but it's hard to really tell here. The leaders side by side. Holden hanging on is going to lead A flap and out tie in the 21 for the most laps led. So far, this race has been pretty interesting. The field standing is a little interesting. This go around. Now 3 wide for the lead. Cole, I think, like honestly, if Cole stays with the strategy that Holden and Tristan are on, well, I don't know. He's got a shot to be up there. But I mean that depends on if the 21 strategy works out for him. He stretched it out way more than I thought he would have been able to. I think he did 25 laps. Yeah, 25. So. Hit it on his 26th though. He's not been one dominant guy really. I mean Holden, Tristan have been the front runners all race, but Brantley and Wyatt, I feel bad for the two of them because they were really up there too before they had their pit road issues, so they're pretty much going to be open for a caution. Unless Brantley's doing some master strategy, I don't know. He's lost so much time. I don't even know. Brandon unfortunately lost a ton of time too. I think he pitted, but he also lost a ton of time to an incident with Tristan. Same with the 21 or the 88, not bad. Bottom lanes working its magic a little bit here. Stage 2 ends on 50. I wasn't imagining the Indianapolis race would be anything interesting like real life Indianapolis, but so far been a pretty solid race. I would like to see more battling for the lead like it was earlier, but I don't know. Differing strategies, I guess, are going to make it a little interesting. Wyatt here trying to get his lap back. I don't know how truly bad the tires could really get. I imagine not that much considering it's one of the easiest setups, but wide. Pulling. Himself up a Wyatt, but Tristan here using the lap. Wyatt, don't do anything stupid, man. You're fighting for a chase spot, although next time for you. Honestly, Holden, I'd stop trying to race Bray Wyatt because he could cost you out the championship, and I wouldn't be doing anything about it because, I mean, both of you guys have been going back and forth most of the season. Personally, I wouldn't be surprised if he did something new. Top three have stayed in their lane. Lucas stopped wall riding. Bush McBean stopped wall riding. I'm about to give you both a warning. Okay, Wyatt, that's a warning. Tristan, don't get fuel. Poor Cole. I don't know how that's my fault at all. Sucks for Cole. He's just got to draft at 21 now. Holden and Tristan are catching up to the 11 car here. Yeah, well, my bad, dude. I think you'd understand. I saw you get practice. I'm sure you would have noticed. Top two are fuel saving. Why, do not make me get you out of the chase, dude. Please don't. Like, dead ass. Wyatt, don't do it, dude. I swear to God. Brandon, let's not either. I don't want to have to penalize both points. Because you're gonna get a penalty, dude. I mean, you try to wreck him, and then you end up wrecking innocent bystanders like Cole. You're just stupid, dude. Poor Cole. He was having a good run so far. I mean, he's not out of contention just yet, but you literally fucked over Cole, and then stupid. I mean, you single-handedly fucked over the race, actually, because it was an interesting battle between those three, but then you had to do that. Cole, I mean, unfortunately, you might have to try to stay out an extra lap than Holden and Tristan do, because you were on a good strat, but then now, since Wyatt did that bullshit, man, it just sucks overall. Yeah, I guess I could have, but it was like a one caller almost who got wrecked. Well, like, there's only one person who asked about a caution. Multiple people have said something that I probably knew. It looked like two to me. It's top two though, are fuel saving, and they're catching up to Brantley. Brantley, I think, would be in position to fuel save, but in lead laps, but it sucks for Brantley, man, because I think he was really good here, but unfortunately can't do anything because, well, there's not going to be a caution. Oh, and we have a caution. Wyatt's parked in the middle of the track, and Brandon hit him. Wyatt's leaving his car in the middle of the track. Wyatt, let's not, dude. You want to get parked? I'm going to give you a 2 out of 3. You're a 2 out of 3 now, Wyatt. Just avoid him. He's trying to get attention, and now he wobs himself a lap. That saved Brantley. That saved everyone's race. Pits are open, honestly. Oh, and Wyatt ran himself out of fuel, apparently. I don't know how much I believe that. Let's see here. Let's check the car. No, and I guess he ran out of fuel. Wyatt ran out of fuel, so that's an auto DNF. But everyone, I imagine, is going to pit here. Pit road is open. I'm not going to fuck the whole thing over. But everyone's lead lap, but Wyatt's parked, I think, or DNF'd, because he ran himself out of gas, it seems. And, well, yeah, I mean, Wyatt can't even be mad at me. I didn't do shit to hurt his race. He only hurt his own race. But we're pretty much halfway through this thing. Now it's Wyatt's first DNF on the season. He'll get some decent points to at least keep himself ahead of Nick, because Nick's in here. Alright, are we ready for the stage? So far the race has been bad, so it's changing my mind a little bit, but let's see here. Oh, pits still go. Okay. Remember, just don't speed. Everyone's pretty much back in it now. Whole field's on pit road, the whole field's on the lead lap. Which means anyone's got a shot to win again. Alright, let's use first off of pits. It's going to be Holden, then Tristan, Bush, McBeans, Cole, Brandon, Brantley, and then Lucas. Just line up, y'all. I'm gonna go get some water really quickly. Alright, are we ready? Go back green in the Brickyard 400. So far been a solid race, but this makes it a little bit more interesting. Brandon's NR. What do you guys think about Brickyard so far? This overall racetrack. I don't really have space for it on the season next season, but I mean, if it came back, it would be probably a cup only, maybe. But I don't really know what track I would get rid of, because I don't know, we'll see. Wow, that is very rude. What the fuck? Anyways, are we ready to go green? 17 laps led for Holden. He's been probably the dominant guy, but he also had some fuel-saving friends with him. And some guys tried to jump that one. And actually, fuck, I'm sorry for doing the CD. I should do the restart. That's my bad. I need to not do that again. It had been a long time since the restart before the start of the race. So now, everyone's on the same thing. I would imagine most people would try to get on the same fuel strategy, but I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, just to see the racing be fun, obviously the whole way to the final 31 laps, but we'll see. Leads. 18 laps led on the race. Feels a little bit more chill now without Wyatt. Well, admit, he had a lot of speed, but then once you had that pit road issue, you kind of just gave up on trying, I guess. But I'd imagine fuel saving is going to be a big factor in the rest of this one. Ready to go. Stage 2 ends in 11 laps. I'm sorry, Holden, but your friends are getting banned because they got in cars. If they didn't get in cars, they would have been banned, but they got banned. So, yeah. continues to lead. Here comes the 4 car though. Brandon trying to get that win, but the fuel saving game, I think the 18, 48, 88, 21 are on another level. 27 too. He was on that strategy too. We'll see. Lucas back there fuel saving. Tristan's held the lead a little bit now. Top 3 separated themselves a little bit almost. Here comes Brandon here trying to get second place. Trying to get the lead. The top lane in the help. There it is. I'm gonna swap the server. Isn't one of your friends, one of them like 19, 18, bro? Like, making alt accounts like that? Okay, bro. I know I could be immature, but I'm gonna call accounts like that. But 8 to go in stage number 2. Holden though now, 20 laps left on the day. You could say he's been the best guy on paper, but I think a lot of guys have been in contention here. Not count them out. Cole out of line a little bit. The top 3 have been battling here since the drop of the restart. I mean, now we're in the window, because Bushbake being stretched at 25 laps. We're now officially in the fuel window now. Here, 6 to go in stage 2. We're in the fuel window now. We are officially in here. Because Bushbake Beans made that shit last 25 laps. Back to the lead. .3 to go. Racing's not been as fun as it was in the beginning right now, but I think once we get those pit stops dialed in, I mean, unless some dude's just gonna feel safe to the end and make it boring to watch. But if it's a battle between guys at the end, that'll be fun, but we'll see. Ready to go in stage 2. Side by side for the lead again, Brandon. They're going to get the 18 a little bit of a push, but pushing helps them. They get to feel safe more when they're getting pushed. That's one thing. Lucas is still in this pack, just feel saving it up. I imagine he's going to be there at the end. I mean, we'll see. Whole field is at the same time. So this is gonna be interesting, I guess. I mean, unless there's some dude who's pushing it 100%, which I don't think so. I don't hear many guys on the battle. I mean, we'll see. It's gonna be interesting. I'd hope. Tristan in the lead. Brantley now up here. Oh, and he gives an awkward push. No, back to the point. 13 laps left for him, 23 for Holden. We have point to go. White flag of stage number 2. Points on the line, I guess, for those who want it. Oh, Brantley. A little bit. Out of turn 4, let's see. Here comes Brandon on the move on the inside. Side by side. Brandon Hale's gonna get his first stage win of the season. Here comes Andy. He's gonna drop back a little bit. Now the focus is on the final 20 laps of this thing, 19, as we will have an absolute fight for it. Fight for the finish. Everyone's in this field's led a lap except for Cole. But Cole could even win this race. It could very well be the last lap. It could be the last few laps like Paul Menard did in real life. Let's see though. 19 to go. Imagine fuel savings is going to be in play. We'll see how this one's going to turn out. No one's dropped in yet. I think no one really wants to risk being that first person to pit just yet because they know they're going to lose a little of the ground. You'd rather pit in a group. I think the whole field would rather pit together maybe. And then they could just get in the group, and then once they get all fight, they could all fight for the win. But I'm not too sure. This is going to be interesting for sure. Oh, Brennan Hill gets into Luke in the 21 car, and that's going to be a caution. That's going to be a warning on Brandon. I don't know what he was doing, and unfortunately, I'm I mean, unless you want me to close pit road. The majority says no, so I won't close it. But you can make the end of the race now, pretty much effectively. Let's look at the replay on what happened to 21 and the 4. Just to see if I warned the right guy. Alright, so 21. Alright. 21 comes down. Brandon gets back into him. Actually, I'm going to revoke the warning because it kind of looks like a racing go to me. Although it was just a bad circumstance because that brought up a caution. Everyone's going to be on the lead lap, but pit road's open. So you can make the end of this thing. But it's just going to be... I thought it would be 16. No, but it's 15 to go. So everyone can make it if you pit. But if you don't pit, obviously. I wouldn't see the reason to not pit here. But Brandon's warnings revoked. I've decided it was more of a racing incident than an intentional way to cause a wreck there. Unfortunately, though, the fuel strat, I think it was going to be insane, but 15 to go with the whole field still, I think it's going to be just as insane. I think everyone should be pushing it. I mean, there's no need to fuel save with 15 to go. You're going to make it unless you have an overtime, which this has only been our second caution here. Are we ready for pits? Alright, here we go. Let's see who's gonna lead them off of pits. Alright, Brandon's gonna go to the back. Holden will be the leader off the pit road, then Tristan, Brantley, Cole, Bush, Baked Beans, Lucas, and then Brandon. This is gonna be the stage set for a 15 lap to go restart. Maybe the final restart here. Now, I mean, I swear, if I don't mind fuel saving, but I hope that you guys would give it your all to try to win this thing instead of fuel save, because there's 15 to go. Lucas, you have to go the way around. You have to go all the way around, Lucas. I make everyone do this. You have to go all the way around, like normal. You should be able to make 15 to go with ease. Unless you're Wyatt, who likes to pit 10 laps before the rest of the field. Anyways. Holden's been dominant. 26 laps led. Can he close it out? With the whole pack back in it, I'm not too sure. I'm assuming everyone's going to fight for it, man. I'd hope, but we'll see. Lucas, just go, dude, please. Alright. Stage is set for a 15 to go shootout. Let's see if the whole field's gonna fight for it. Are we ready? Wait till Brantley's NR, just everyone say NR, and once Brantley's R, we'll go green. Solid race, been pretty solid. Hello, Holden Collins. How do you feel?
I feel great, actually. How do you feel? Hold on, let me get a microphone. We can't continue this interview further without a microphone. 1 second. 1 second.
No, you can't get a mic. I don't want you to get VLAG. Don't do it. Don't do it, please.
Oh, okay. What am I gonna say here? Hold on, I got friggin' Zaxby's in my mouth. Who do you think's gonna win today, Rack?
I'm gonna go with dark horse. I'm gonna say Brantley. I'm gonna go Brantley or Bush Big Beans.
Brantley, yeah. I think it's a good pick. Can you do me a favor and unban Chris and Hunter just delete all the cars? They said they won't do anything. Brantley talked to them.
I deleted all the cars, but let me just.
Unban them. Put them in the stands. Throw a freaking barrier.
Let me see here. Can you climb up here?
Tony Stewart style.
I don't think you can.
Well, they're not Tony Stewart, so.
Well, they'd have to jump, so.
So, did you unban them?
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it. Hold on. There. So, who's the darkest horse, Rag?
I think
the blackest horse of them all.
I think Brantley has a shot. Honestly,
Brantley.
He's been solid.
I think Cole.
I think Cole too. Maybe honestly, anyone has a chance to win.
Wherever he is.
Brantley or Cole, honestly, are my picks, or maybe even the 21. But it's just gonna be dependent on who can get the best track position.
Oh wait, we got an unslot. Okay, there. Yeah, you know, Cole's probably a dark horse. I didn't think because he qualified last. I didn't think he'd be up here, but. Bro, it doesn't matter what lap you lead as long as you lead the last one, bro. Chill. But, dang, man. Freaking Wyatt, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He tried to wreck me in turn 2, and it freaking boosted me to the front. And then he tried to wreck me again. It boosted me right back to the front. Then tried to wreck Tristan and killed Cole. I don't know. Wyatt is a teammate car to you. He's gone rogue, dude. He's pulling like a Stevenator in Madness Media. This is Iowa. But you know. Alright, back in the race car. Strap in, people.
I cannot change the transparency of this block for some reason. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that block doesn't interfere with the cars. Someone wants to just test that and make sure. Alright. Alright, here we go. Are we ready for the final 15 laps of this thing? I'm about to rejoin real quick because I can't spectate for some reason, unfortunately. Alright, here we go. Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Remember the restart thing at the top this time. Here we go. Green flags back out. 15 laps to go on the Brickyard 400. Who's going to win it tonight? Every crown jewel has been pretty solid this season, in my opinion. We probably had one of our better Daytona 500s. We probably had the best Coke 600, probably the best ASRS race ever with that one. Probably our best Southern 500. Brickyard 400 has been pretty fun so far. Let's see how it finishes. That's all what matters. It's Chug's gonna clear himself. Brantley to the lead. I think Brantley or Cole will have a good shot. Brantley's been up there when he gets these good restarts, but he was up there in the beginning. But unfortunately, some issues on pit road hindered him. Oh, and Cole gets into the 18 a little bit. Throws a little bit, but if you're in this draft, you have a fighting chance, and you shouldn't have to worry about fuel saving one bit. Especially considering I don't think overtime is going to come out, but we'll see. I mean, with overtime you can't pit, so that's one thing. Brantley's going to lead here. 14 to go in the Brickyard 400. Who's going to get it done? 11 to 21. 1-2 right now. 14 to go. Brownlee has not won a race in season 1. It has been a long time coming for that guy. And the OG ASRS, before I started counting this, one of my first times trying ASRS, he won 600 with 57 fuel left. But that was before the official ASRS here. And he won Auto Club, Rockingham, and Talladega. All of them in pretty spectacular last lap passes. 2 of them photo finishes. Brantley here leads with 8 or 13 to go. Can he shock the ASRS world and get a win here? It wouldn't help him with a chase or anything, but it would just be a feel-good story if he could get that win. But the 21 here also is hungry for a win. He won his first race a few weeks back in Chicago, and Brandon Hale's hungry for a win. He hasn't won since the Daytona 500 last season. He has one of the longest winning streaks too. Cole's also hungry for a win too. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to win here tonight. But Brantley's definitely got to try to earn it here. He's going to have to play a dangerous game of blocking, moves, and being aggressive here. But 13 to go. His good friend, the 21 car, has been pushing him since the restart. I don't think anyone's trying to make a dangerous move yet because there's 12 to go still. Brantley's led his first laps tonight. Every season he'll come into a race and pop in and have a good run. The last 2 seasons, it was Atlanta. Season 3, last season he had a good run, almost had a shot at victory. In season 2, he almost had a shot at victory at Atlanta and a photo finish. This season is Indianapolis. And the 21 car is going to make a move on him for the lead, presumably. 12 to go. Now he's going to lose a little bit of ground. He's got the 88 behind him. Criticized him last race, but never mind. He's by himself now. 21 car's got the lead. 11 laps to go for a crown jewel to be handed. Holden and Lucas trying to get one race closer to getting all 5 crown jewels this league has to offer. It would be a legendary accomplishment, those two, to get one race closer to that. Tristan trying to get his 2nd crown jewel. Bush McBean's fighting for his first, but also fighting to make a name for himself in the ASRS Cup Series here. Brandon Hale, his only win on his resume is the Daytona 500. He has been close to winning 3 races since then, but hasn't put it together. He is fighting for it. Cole, 2 wins in his ASRS career. He is hoping for a shot at the Brickyard 400 here. And I think anyone has a chance. If you're in the draft, you have a chance. But 11 to go, now 10 to go. They are laying back a little bit, not making really any moves that's going to hurt them. Because they know 10 laps to go, there's no need to make an aggressive move right now. I feel like you'll see that with 5 to go or less. Here comes the 88 of Lucas, but he's going to push the 48. '21 car holding on strong. They are choo-choo training around Indianapolis right now, but I don't think they're going to stay like this for the rest of it here. I imagine they're going to make a move. 10 to go. They are just simply being patient with themselves. But you gotta get up there at some point. Cole, Brandon, Holden, and Brantley gotta start pushing a little bit at some point here, maybe. 9 to go. Sure, there's a little bit of time, but once you get to 5 to go and you're still back there, you gotta move. Because moves go quickly here. And if you make the wrong move, or if you don't end up making a move, you're gonna end up losing yourself a shot at the win. Here comes Tristan to the bottom. 21's gonna block. Wasn't clear. Tristan's gonna drift and save it, but 3 wide for the lead almost. Lucas Hansen here trying to get his 7th win of the season. It's been a dominant season for the 88 car in terms of wins. I wouldn't say every race they dominated and won. I'd say most races were off fuel strategy. But today, they could change that narrative and get a 4th Crown Jewel victory in terms of the sheer Crown Jewel events. But 3 wide for the lead. With 8 laps to go, the 21 car is still holding on strong. And here comes Brandon and Brantley and Cole trying to fight for a chance at glory in one of the biggest races of the season. Tristan, side by side, they go up the track. Eight to go. Now 7 to go. Tristan holding on strong as their 4 rider. They're probably a veteran move by Cole, in my opinion, to back out of that one. Do not want to get into the pit barrels, but Tristan's been up there all day. Here comes Brantley back into the picture. He wants a chance at glory to get his first Crown Jewel win. Get his 4th win on the all-time. Which would tie him for 7th with Juan and Wyatt. Tristan's holding on to it here. Holden playing a very patient role here right now. But I can tell the 21 wants to go. He wants to go for it right now, but there's 6 to go. I'd say you got to get up there now because time's going to run out and you're going to wish that you have made that move. You're going to wish that you got up there when you had this chance. We've got 6 laps to go. Bush Baked Beans behind the 48. Now the field's a little bit more tucked in, single file. We're coming to 5 to go here. What are they going to do? I know they all want this, but how bad do they really want it? Is the question to ask. Side by side out, turn 4, the 48 gets a really good run off the top. That top's been good, and that might be your ally at the end of this thing. When you're going for broke and trying to get a win, but 5 laps to go. It's been an eventful race here. The inaugural Brickyard 400 is not disappointed, but let's see how the finish is going to turn out. 5 to go. Oh, as Lucas gets into Holden and gets into Brantley, that's 3 cars. That's going to be a late race caution. That's going to set us up for, I think, an overtime restart maybe. Yep, an overtime or a 2 to go finish here. Pit road will be closed. You should be able to make it, though, since I'm skipping 2 laps. We'll look at the replay, see what happened there. Tristan's going to lead him off. Looks like Cole's going to get 2nd place. Pit road will be closed. Well, it was going to be a close finish between all the leaders anyways, so this doesn't change too much. Let's see here what happened between Holden and Lucas. Lucas just made a move and... Okay, so Lucas didn't give Holden too much room. Holden hit a wall bump. I'm not going to warn anyone. But we do have a caution now on our hands. You guys got to cross the line, by the way. Everyone's got to cross it. Brantley, you got to cross it too. Pit road's going to be closed. Late race restart here in Indianapolis. Two to go. First overtime attempt of 3. And you better hope you don't get to 2 or 3, because then you're going to have to be questioning if you could even make the end of the race. Let's see how bad these guys are really going to fight for it. It could turn into a 2017 Brickyard 400 finish here. Cole's second, by the way. Cole is second. Cole, Tristan on the front row. Ari ready for the overtime attempt number 1. Here we go. I don't see any on ours. Who's that? What? That's the caution light. There's a caution light. I do not see anything in turn 1. Alright, I'm gonna ask for the R again. Remember the restart thing at the top? Here we go. Final 2 laps of the Brickyard 400. Let's see who's gonna win it. Green flag's back out. Let's see who's gonna be desperate for one. Tristan has the lead. The outside kind of stalled a little bit. But the outside's really, really good. Turns 3 and 4. Putting out the greatest restart. Let's see who's going to be aggressive for it. You should be able to make it unless a caution comes out here. Top 3. Single file. Bush Big Beans gets to the top of the 48. The top lane's rolled perfectly in 3 and 4. Tristan's gonna try. Side by side out turn 4. 18's gonna make it 3 wide. They're making it to the white flag in the Brickyard 400. Who's gonna win it? Cole gets loose. Gone to the 11. He's going to give up the spot, I think, or he's lagging. 18 with a run. The 40 is going to clear himself a little bit. He was not clear. Here comes 18 again. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to push to 48 instead of trying to go for it. 3 wide for second place. And I don't think that's going to help either of them have a chance. Here comes the 21 car. Out of turns 3 and 4. Who's going to get it? Tristan has a run with the 88, gives the 21 a push side by side. They're wrecking behind. Out of turn 4, Bush Big Beans is going to shock the world again and win his second race here in the Indianapolis 400. Give it up for the 21 car. I was thinking Tristan was going to push it a little bit harder there, maybe get a photo finish, but the 21 nonetheless is the winner. Bush Big Beans wins another one here. If you want a picture of the trophy in a little bit, you can. Cole, can you move? Cause I gotta get a picture of this dude's burnout, please. Oh yeah, Bush Big Beans. You can't kiss the bricks, but you have to let me know when, because I gotta set gravity to 0. The 21 car here. Oh, well, bro. Hold on. Alright. Oh my god. You want a picture of the bricks right now, Bush Big Beans? Let's get a screenshot for the thumbnail here. Give it up for the 21. He earned this one. He won. He led 14 laps here today. Absolute masterclass of this 21 driver. He earned it here tonight. And good victory for him. I mean, he wins the inaugural Brickyard 400, which I might return. I mean, I thought this was a pretty solid race myself. Let's see what the winner's got to say. Bush Baked Beans, second win on the year already. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, this one felt pretty good. I mean, I felt like I had the strategy to beat the whole race, and then I kind of got screwed over by the yellows there, and then we all kind of had the same kind of fuel saving run for that final 31 lap stint, and then the caution came out, and then it was just a sprint to the end. So I was just kind of like waiting for the perfect moment to make my move. I needed some help, which I got through Lucas. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And then yeah, it feels good to be back here, getting an interview again.
Yeah, I mean, man, you had once again another good performance. I mean, what do you think about getting your first crown jewel in your rookie season, man? I mean, it's got to mean a lot.
Yeah, this one feels a lot better than. Well, actually, I don't know. I guess they kind of feel equal than Chicagoland, but it's a much bigger race, so that's the nice part.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, you've definitely had to earn it, man. What do you think this 21 car's got for the chase? I think I asked you this a few weeks ago, but now another win, man. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I think the pace is there, and if some things go my way, who knows? Who knows what'll happen?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got a shot to go far. I mean, there's no rounds, but you got a shot for the championship, in my opinion. We'll see how those tracks fare for you, and good win on you, man. I'm good to see you get another win here. And that's your race winner, the inaugural Brickyard 400 winner. He had pretty much everything go right for him, as second place was, I believe, Tristan, and then third was Lucas, but I don't know if they want interviews. Man, Holden, how did you feel about this one, man? You really wanted this one bad. I mean, unfortunately, you just didn't have the greatest.
Oh, freaking care.
start.
I won Darlington, so I don't care.
Well,
If I didn't win Darlington, I would have been a little upset.
well, how do you feel about your overall performance today? You got most laps led.
Got most also I got pole, so it's fine. That's freaking. I'm good. I'm winning. As long as I'm winning.
How do you feel about this track's potential return next season? You think it should come back?
Yes, friggin' should. And only as the oval, never the road course. It was good. Everything about it was good.
That is your fourth or fifth place finisher, Holden here, as Cole. You were in contention most of the race. What more did you need on the final restart? Cole.
No, final. Fuck no. I don't know what to do. I fucking hate this year. My luck just keeps getting fucking worse and worse. Fucking. What am I supposed to do? I'm the most unluckiest fucking driver in this fucking league, dude. I don't know what to do. Even when I have good races, even when I have anything fucking good happen, no, nothing goes right. Just what the fuck, God, what the fuck did I do? I can't do this shit anymore, dude. I try everything, and then I start lagging, and then it fucks everything. No, I did not mean to fuck over Brantley. I did not mean to do any of that. God just fucking hates me tonight, I guess. God fucking hates me, I guess. Just fuck this year, dude. I hate my life.
Alright, that's your seventh place finisher, Cole. Unfortunately, did not get the result. Got a feel for that team. They've had a hard year. Brantley, how do you feel about fourth place finish here? Your best result in a while. I mean, I think you have the speed every. I mean, most races, man. When you show up, I mean, it's a shame you've never had a shot at the chase. I mean, how do you feel about it overall, though? Your day.
To be honest, I'm mad, but my team told me to be here, and that's the only reason I'm here. Just so I don't get fined.
All right. Anything else you want to say to the Brantley fans in the stands tonight?
Just here so I don't get fined.
All right. That is Brantley. Guess Wyatt wants an interview, although he crashed out of the race. Wyatt, how do you feel about what?
Bro, I was not paying attention to my fuel. I was gonna pit that lap, and then I randomly stopped, And I was trying to get you. I was like, rack my fuel. And then you're like, all right, bro, this guy just parked in the middle of the track. And I'm like, rack my fuel. You wouldn't listen. And I just, whatever, I guess. I don't know. I was
Well-
good, but like, first of all, the pit stall just genuinely pissed me off. Because I was like, bruh, I had the one stall last race. So I thought I still had it. And then, yeah,
Well,
I just lost a shit ton of time off of that.
you at least got points, and you probably have a big lead over Nick now since you even showed
I
up.
mean, Tristan, I literally am not blaming Rack. I just said that I was telling Rack that my fuel was out. Are you dumb? God damn, bro. I was trying to tell him that my fuel was out. And yeah, he wasn't listening. He gave me a 2 out of 3 for it, bro.
I thought it was on purpose.
How am I blaming him, nigga? Are you dumb? You're so retarded.
Well, how do you feel about your chase chances now, especially since Nick wasn't here, and I don't know if he's even going to show up anymore.
I didn't even hit a barrel. I don't know what you mean. I didn't hit the barrel. Anyways, I'm gonna, I don't know, probably not show.
Well, that's why always saying he's not going to show, and he ends up showing anyway.
Well,
so
probably
that's why I'm
actually
carrying.
in a minute.
That's honestly good race, solid race here. I thought it was a little bit better than last race, personally, but that is the Brickyard 400. We'll see if it returns next season. Thank you guys for a solid race. We'll catch you on Wednesday for IRP, the first ever IRP race, and it's I think the last new track for the season that we have. So.